I'm on board the Safe Sea Newport, and we installed the new Simrad system just about a year ago. My favorite ways to use this is the two screens. I'll do a split screen with a chop and a close radar, and then I also have radar B that I can put out at distance. This gives me the ability with one radar unit to have two separate distances. Working offshore at Block Island at night or in the fog, I can see stuff that's up close, and I can also see distance here. I can put this out 6 miles if I want, and I can pick up stuff offshore. You know, we're also locked in with the AIS. I can find out what boat is just by clicking on the AIS signal. It tells me everything that I need to know.
Captain Phil of Safe Sea. We're looking at all our new Simrad equipment that we put on the boat this year. Really versatile equipment, really easy to configure between all our different captains. We could have anywhere between 4, 6, 8 guys on this boat at any given day. Every one of them can configure really easily. The user interface is super simple. Anything they want to bring up, multiple screens, they work together. For instance, normally if I'm out running, we pull up 2 radars and a camera picture. We'll be able to see nice and close. Zoom it down to say 1/8 of a mile, tells me everything that's right in front of me. The other one we can bring maybe into 1.5 miles, tells me what's way out in front. I can see what's going on behind me. Over here, I can pull up my chart, zoom that in. Again, really easy to configure.
Just sometimes if I'm in the bay at night, I'll run a shot on the small one, and I'll run radar on the big screen. So when I'm in the bay at night, I like this setup here. It works better for me. You can go in and you can actually change the colors of the palette. This is another color that we like, especially at night. It's not so bright on you as the green is.
If I'm going in real close to shore, I'll pull my radar up here. It's just a couple of taps of the button. Bring this one up and do a side-by-side chart, which doesn't have it, so we just simply make one. So we throw a chart, throw in another chart, save it, and I've got a completely custom screen.
The resolution on the screens are phenomenal. A touch screen, you can just change by tapping on the screen. When you're offshore, it makes things a lot easier that you don't have to dial in. You can actually pinch it in, pinch out. You don't have to worry about grabbing the screen and using the knob, especially if you're pounding around in seas.
The AIS is great for the interface, so we can pull it up here, tap on the boat, tells me exactly what boat it is, tap on the name, tells me everything I need to know. Bearing, distance, when we're going to hit it, if we're going to hit it, how close we're going to get. When we finally decided to go through with this project, we chose West Marine Pro to be our supplier. Their sales team was great. They supported us step by step through the entire process. And through their relationship with Simrad, they were even able to put a Simrad instructor on the boat to take us through the entire process and the workings of the units. At the end of the day, what it really came down to is they delivered more than what was just in the box. They stand behind their products. They send someone down whenever we have a question, and we've got a good relationship with them.
I was a skeptic at first. We had old standby equipment that, worked great. As soon as we got familiar with these systems, it's making our job of getting people in a lot easier.